Bryce's Brewing Company. What's up? This is Handsome Rob. I am in beautiful Tampa Harbor at the Florida Aquarium asking you your questions this week. Handsome Rob in beautiful Tampa, Florida on the little vacay. I'm on Tampa Harbor at the Florida Aquarium with your first round. This week we are going to be talking about North Carolina, specifically the state and closer around the Raleigh area. Things that if you are a North Carolinian, you should know. Also, it is Shark Week, so we have a Shark Week set of questions in here for you too. So let's hop into it. Round number one. Hope you got your pens and pencils, paper ready to go. Get your team names down. Here's your first question. The famous brothers that took their first flight ever in Kitty Hawk are named what? Name the brothers. Name the famous brothers that took the first ever flight in Kitty Hawk. Who are the famous brothers that took the first ever flight in Kitty Hawk? Number one, once again, name the famous brothers that took the first flight ever in Kitty Hawk. Number two, the first state museum, the first North Carolina State Museum is located in what city? The first North Carolina State Museum is located in what city? Where is the first state museum located? In North Carolina. What are they doing? I don't know. Number two, once again, the first state museum is in what city? Number three, Grandfather Mountain is known to have the nation's highest what? Number two of round one, Grandfather Mountain is known to have the nation's highest what? Question number two. Question number three. Grandfather Mountain is known to have the nation's highest what? Question number four of round one. The first standard mini golf course, This'll Do, opened commercially in 1916 in what city? The first standard mini golf course, This'll Do, opened commercially in 1916 in what city? Number four, once again, the first standard mini golf course, This'll Do, opened commercially in 1996 in what city? And question number five, I want first and last name. If you give me the correct first and last name, you'll get a total of 200 points. If you give me either the first or last and it is correct, you'll get 100 points. The firstborn English child was born in Roanoke, North Carolina. What is her first and last name? The firstborn English child in the United States was born in Roanoke, North Carolina. What was her first and last name? Number five of round number one. 200 points if you get the correct whole name. The firstborn English child in the United States was born in Roanoke, North Carolina. What was her first and last name? Those are your five questions for round number one. Take your time to answer them, then pass them amongst yourselves like grade school so that no team is grading their own. Pause now. Here's your answers for round number one. The famous brothers that took the first flight ever in Kitty Hawk are the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers were right in the air taking the first flight in Kitty Hawk. Number 2, the first state museum. The first North Carolina State Museum is in Raleigh. That's right, it's in downtown Raleigh. Number 3, Grandfather Mountain is known to have the nation's highest mile-high swinging bridge. That's right, Grandfather Mountain has the nation's highest swinging bridge. We need to go out there and check it out sometime. Number 4, the first standard mini golf course, This'll Do, opened commercially in 1996 in Pinehurst, North Carolina. The first ever was in Fayetteville, but the first commercial standard size golf course was in Pinehurst, 1916, according to Wikipedia. At number 5, 2 names, 100 points for each to total 200. The firstborn English child in the United States was born in Roanoke, North Carolina. Her first name was Virginia. Her last name, Dare. Virginia Dare. Those are your answers for round number 1, Rice's Brewing Company Trivia. I will be back very soon.